Friends, let us continue our discussion of data structures with linked list. Consider an array of colors. Now suppose we want to insert color green in between blue and yellow. Then in an array, to make space for green, we have to shift all the colors after blue by one position. This is a tedious job. Now consider another data structure, which is a collection of nodes. Each node has a data part and a pointer part called as link. Now here we want to perform the same operation of inserting green color between blue and yellow. Then we have to remove link between blue and yellow color and assign it to green color. Easy, right? So, in this type of data structure, insertion and deletion operations are easier as compared to array. This type of data structure is called as linked list. Let us see how to create a linked list. First, we have to declare the members of the node and various methods to perform the operations on the linked list. Observe the declaration of the class node. Here, the node is created by the create function. The data member is set to value 5, and since this is the first node, the link member is set to null. Thus, the first node in the linked list is created. There is a pointer known as head, which always points to the first node of the linked list, and pointer current always points to the current node. Then the next operation is addition of node. Suppose we want to add one more node in the linked list. Then repeat the same procedure to create the node and set the link pointer of the first node to this node, and current pointer will point to this node. There are various operations which are performed on the linked list, such as adding and deleting a node and edit the data part of the node. First of all, let's see how to add a node at the beginning of a linked list. For that, an empty node is created. Then assign an integer value 7 to the data member of the node, and its link is assigned to the head. Observe the function of insertion. Next is inserting a node in between two nodes. For that, create a new node with its data member as 4. We want to insert this node after the node having data member as 5. So, first search the required node and call it as a current node. Here it is a second node. Assign its link pointer to new node and assign the link pointer of a new node to the third node. And lastly, delete the previous link between second and third node. Observe the function of inserting a node in between. Then the deletion operation. Suppose we want to delete the node having data as 4. For this, we use two pointer variables, prev and current. Move the current pointer up to the node having data 4 and assign prev pointer to its predecessor node. Assign the link part of prev to the link part of current and assign link part of current to null and then delete the current node. After understanding the various operations of the linked list, let us now see the types of linked list. Linked lists are of three types: singly linked list, doubly linked list, and circular linked list. The examples we have seen are of singly linked list. In doubly linked list, the structure of a node is one data field and two pointer fields. One pointer field is for previous node and other one is for next node. In circular linked list, the link member of the last node is not null. It is always set to the first node. So, you can travel this list in a circular way. Friends, here we have learned the concept of linked list. Next session, we will learn another data structure.